All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Baha, Rachak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone who teach and rule well, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing this gospel amongst the four winds with truth and sincerity. All right, to you I say shalom. It's your brother Parathon. Quick lesson. I'm back in Psalms 10. I'm going to finish touching on it. We'll pick up where we left off at verse 2. Right, so this is Psalms 10 and 2. Hold up, let me get this split popping. All right, Psalms 10 and verse 2. It says, "The wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined." All right, yeah. So they pridefully hunt us down, persecute us, and the arrogance, as it says in the NLT on the right side. And the poor are the Israelites. The nation of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, so on and so forth, of that legendary bloodline, right? Poor of this world, rich in faith, right? Rich in spirit, rich in hope, right? Let's jump back a few chapters. It's Psalm 7. Let me start at verse. Yeah, man. Psalm 7 and 11. It says, "Yahweh judgeth the righteous, and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day." Angry with the wicked every day. What makes you think that he does not want to give him what he has coming? Serve him up that judgment. To do away with him, forever. As the scriptures say. You're going to be wiped off. I'm going to get Obadiah, Lord willing. All right, let's continue in Psalm 7 and 12. Again, if he turn not, he will whet his sword. He hath bent his bow and made it ready. Right? It says, he hath also prepared him and the instrument. He hath also prepared him for the instruments of death. He ordained his arrows against the persecutors. NLT, he will prepare his deadly weapons and shoot his flaming arrows. All right. Just going into the missiles, man. Nuclear weapons. The Lord, he's the Lord of armies, man. The Lord of Sabaoth. So, the Lord God, he got the nuclear, he got the, he created the smith. All right, so he's using Esau as I'm going, in the scriptures we just read. Did we hit it yet? Oh, you know what? Nah, that's Psalm 17 and 13. I'll jump to that. Let me finish this. Psalm 7 and 11 again. "Yahweh judgeth the righteous, and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day. If he turneth not, he will whet his sword. He hath bent his bow and made it ready." So Esau has judgment coming for him. Simple. Right? It says, "He hath also prepared for him the instruments of death. He ordained his arrows against the persecutors." Right. Because I'm going to read in, Esau is the Lord's sword. Right? That's his way of punishing. Esau is the Lord's way of punishing us. All right, for our iniquities, for going off. Right? But the Lord, again, he's the Lord of armies. Right? So just because he's his sword, the Lord has a Lord, or he has the army of the heavens. He got the angels. We got the chariots. Right? He's going to use Esau against himself to destroy himself. Right? So he got that. And he has us, man. Right? He has them fishers that are going to be turned hunters. He has those new threshing instruments bearing teeth. Them battle axes and weapons of war. Right? Come on, man. It's verse 14. "Behold, he travaileth with iniquity, and hath conceived mischief, and brought forth falsehood. He made a pit and digged, and digged it and is fallen into the ditch which he made. Right. He's going to be taken in their own snares. And his own snares. His plan, one of the elders, I don't remember which one said it, he said his plan was so good that it worked on itself, man. You know what I mean? He's so clever that he outwitted himself. Let's jump to chapter 9, Psalms 9 and 15. It says, the heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made, and the net which they hid is their own foot taken. Right? The nations have fallen into the pit they dug for others. Their own feet have been caught in the trap they set. It's beautiful. And this is facts. Esau's tongue is turning over on himself. Right? Make bare the leg. What's that? Isaiah 47. Right? 2 Thessalonians going to the son of perdition being revealed. The wicked. Right? Roughly paraphrasing. Let's see, it's verse 16. Yahweh is known by the judgment which is he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Right? Haigan Salah. It says, the wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget the Most High Yahweh. The wicked will go down to the grave. This is the fate of all the nations who ignore the Most High. Yeah, hey. God. Self-explanatory, man. Hey, I'm gonna get Obadiah, Lord willing. We know that the nations will be, after the 1,000 years of captivity, servitude, they'll be given back their own lands under the law. Right? Speaking in the purest of the Hebraic, Lashawan Kadash, and the purest Hebraic language. Right? We can only imagine how that sounds, man. Right? Can't wait. It says, we know that Esau's punishment is going to be far more severe. He was our brother. He broke that brother covenant, right? Hey, he's righteous in his own wickedness, man. Right? So it's only right that he be done away with. Hey, man, he might come back. He might come back with his pigment. Who knows, man? Speaking as a man, he might come back with his melanin. We'll see. We know a part and prophesying part, right? All right, so look, from there, let's jump to this proverb. Got this Proverbs written down. Proverbs 5. Proverbs 5 and 21, it says, for the ways of man are before the eyes of Yahweh, and he pondereth all his goings. But what? His own iniquity shall take the wicked himself. And he shall be holden with the cords of his sins. He shall die without instruction, and the greatness of his folly he shall go astray. NLT. For the Lord Yahweh sees clearly what a man does, examining every path he takes. An evil man is held captive by his own sins. They are ropes that catch and hold him. He will die for lack of self-control. He will be lost because of his great foolishness. Wow, we got what? A man that have not rule over his own spirit is like a city with broken down walls, roughly paraphrasing. Right? It says he shall die without instruction. Psalms 147 tells us that, what does it say? It says, as for his laws, as for his judgment, they have not known them. Why? Because they weren't given the law. And then the scripture says, what hast thou to do with my commandments? It's like, if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, man. Esau wouldn't follow. Cain had an opportunity to follow the law. Esau had an opportunity to follow the law. But you can't, what it say, can a leopard change his spots? Right? You can't make a crooked thing straight, or a straight thing crooked, man. You got vessels of honor and vessels of dishonor. Right? Everything is made for what it's worth. So Esau was created to be wicked, and he's damn good at it. Right? To deceive and deceive our heads, man. It's a miracle, right? It's a what did they call it? Can't think of it right now. It is though. It is a miracle. You know, it's a strange wonder, if you will. You know, it's just this dark cloud over this place, man, and it is. Damn, what is that? Now, you know what? Let me grab that before I close out. Brought this out a few weeks ago. This is Job 10:21. It says, before I go whence I shall not return, even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death, a land of darkness as darkness itself, and of the shadow out of death, without any order, where is the light. It says, and where the light is as darkness. So look, man, you got darkness 3 times in this verse. 2 different meanings. Which one is this? This is darkness in itself, obscurity, right? But let's check this one out for edification. Two different Hebrew words, right? Darkness, gloom, spiritual unreceptivity, all right? Calamity, okay? Spiritual unreceptivity. So that's what we have here in this land of darkness, right? And we have, you got 2 people in front of you, right? You can tell them, look, the real names of the Heavenly Father and the only begotten Son is Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, right? 2 different spirits. One of them could believe you. One of them just you could want to, but can't. Both willing. But it comes down to the Lord, man. It comes down to what you were written for, if your name was even written in the book of life. I mean to keep ramming, man, but you know, it's man, we are in the land of our enemies. We got to understand what we dealing with. That was the Proverbs. Let's grab because it's like everything they do goes back to cutting us off from being a nation, man. Psalms 83. Right? They're even taking their own, they're destroying their own heaven. This is their heaven. Right? That's the lengths they're willing to go. The state of the planet, it's cooked. Poison in the water, the air, right? The food. From the witchcraft to the, you know what I mean, and the music and the media, man. All coming down to the great event. You know what I mean? Chips Ahoy. Pringle City. Right? It is gonna be Chips Ahoy out here. Right? Them thinking that that's gonna be the gateway to the house enduring forever. This kingdom, if you will. Right? Hey, so with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Akim, Slakia. You know what? Let me grab this Obadiah. Obadiah 1:7. All the men of the confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Right? Been all it's what it say? Shoot, it says all thee that all thee that bend the bow, spare no arrows. Right? This is I believe just that Jeremiah. All America's allies turning against them. Spare no arrows. All right, they're gonna line them. All the men of thy confederacy. That's these other heathen nations. All right, let's jump down to Esau's destruction and we can close out. All right, Obadiah 1. Right to the point. Verse 17. Edification. Obadiah 1 and 15. For the day of the Lord Yahweh is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. This is going into the captivity. Every nation outside of Esau and including Esau, every 17 nation, every other nation outside of Israel had a hand in our captivity. Salakia. Everybody had a hand in it. Everybody profited from it at some point in history. All right, so verse 16. For ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and thus shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. And they will become our possessions. We're going to take what they have, and we're going to take them. Ask of thee, and I shall give the heathen for their inheritance. Verse 18 again, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh have spoken it. And they of the south shall possess, and that's the point, man. Right? Nothing but good things from here on out, man. Right? So let's suffer. You know, this suffering doesn't compare to the exceeding glory. What is exceeding weight of glory? Let's close out with that Romans 8 and 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Doesn't compare. We got to stay locked in. So with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Baha, Rakak, Radash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Kwame Yasharala and the Baba Ba. Shalom.